We are now, but I got to stand way back here because we got to share a microphone
And a camera.
and a camera.
You can get closer. The microphone is like not even like in my face, so
There we go.
you can't see me.
Yeah, I'm on a webcam because this computer sucks.
And there's no internet.
Oh, I know it's just crazy. It's just it's been a disaster.
It's going to be a short show, but we're here.
Okay,
We're
thanks.
on.
Good night. Bye. We're done. So the title of today's show is "Come In and Talk to Rich." First thing we got to do.
Oh, yeah, he's here.
What's up?
He's here. How long's it been?
I got to do something because I feel like I'm like standing over. If I do this.
Do you want the stool?
Do you want to?
No, you're like 3'6". You
I
can
can-
There's a stool over there. You
I can
want
stand
that?
up. You can use mine.
No, you're 8'4". doesn't match. I don't know. All right.
Better?
I don't know. The microphone's right in front of your
You
head.
can't see me.
Technology's great, isn't it?
It's not that. It's just it's not going anywhere.
Put it back here.
There you go.
All right. I don't know if anybody can hear us. I don't know.
I don't have anything on my headset.
So, huh?
I don't have anything on the headset.
You don't?
No.
That's a problem.
So you go on.
It's everything. It's everything today. Everything is gonna-
See?
Difficulties.
You take one day off and you pay the price. That's what you get.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Nothing on here.
There's nothing. What the fuck's going on?
That may sound
How about
weird.
now?
No.
Nothing?
No.
How about now?
Is it muted
I was gonna say, is it on? That's
on
weird.
the?
1, 2, 1, 2. See.
Do you have some? I don't.
1, 2. Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh,
And it's popping through here.
Oh, maybe
Okay.
my headset's off.
I don't know. Let's see. We gotta move this closer because it's not picking us up. I don't know. Can anybody hear us? Excuse me.
Anybody on La La Land here?
Mhm. Rich is here. He needs your attention.
All right. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Bueller.
Morning.
Bueller?
Bueller.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
Loud and clear.
Let's
Yes.
Facebook user, yeah, but Laura says I don't think your mic is on. It is on, is it not?
Yeah, everybody's saying they can hear us.
Nick Bianca Rose.
Even-
watching.
even
He
Nick-
says yes.
Yeah, Nick says he can hear.
All right.
Now you can ask him this question.
Loud and clear.
So
Oh, morning, everyone. Giddy up.
Rich who? Oh yeah. Giddy up.
See, this is what happens when Rich shows up.
Hey, you want
Idiot!
something screwed up? Ask me.
You broke everything. All right.
So what are we doing today?
Well, first of all, before we do anything, we're congratulating you
For what?
for earning your MBA.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
So, congratulations. I hope you do well in the NBA. You're pretty tall, so I think
Still
maybe,
trying out, but
Yeah,
I'm gonna blind him with my head.
we got a certificate saying that you're now with the NBA.
I got a lot of certificates.
So congratulations.
My
on,
doctor said I'm still fine. But
So you're what is it? The National Business Association, the NBA.
Masters of Business Association.
Administration.
Administration. I can't even say it. That's how good I am.
You know, with that kind of criteria and something on your resume, you could get a job at any convenience store that you want.
Are you kidding? They
local-
won't even hire
Or
me.
local radio station.
Yeah, because we have no budget.
Yeah. Usually every job I have says that.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
On your on your MBA.
Mhm.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
That's
Yep.
impressive. Paul has one too. Paul has one.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
big one. Like tougher than mine, I think, honestly.
Most of our
I remember.
listeners have GEDs.
Hey.
No.
Sometimes those are hard to get too.
Yes, just ask
Yeah.
them. They have to get up in the morning. They have to go to work.
Unidentified Facebook user says, "Congratulations, Rich."
Thank you, Facebook user.
There you go. Facebook user. You don't know who that is. Facebook user also says, "I can hear you guys."
Yay.
This is what happens when people don't click the "Yes, you can use my name" thing.
I don't
Yeah.
ever get asked that. So I
But
don't.
depends on where you join the show
But yeah.
Right from Facebook. That's where I joined from.
from. Right, but there are multiple destinations from Facebook.
Mhm.
Oh, I go to your like personal
Yeah.
page.
So
Yeah.
so
that's
on there
why.
it doesn't have it on there.
No, but if you go to SNSN News,
Oh, okay.
it does.
Radio. Yeah.
It's a business. You have to identify yourself.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Or-
Oh, it's Mary Beth.
Oh, hi, Mary
hey,
Beth.
Mary Beth. Oh, sorry, I didn't call you back yesterday. I missed your call.
She was
Well,
very.
you screwed up, Jeff.
I'll
She
call
was
you back.
very busy.
I'll call you back. No, yesterday was an insane day for work.
Yeah.
So
I was
since,
sleeping, so I
Mary
don't know.
Beth is here. We should probably talk about the phenomenal field.
It looks great.
Oh my gosh, it looks
Football
so
field is done, I
good.
guess.
Yeah.
I still don't know how that happened. Like I never knew about it.
You're too worried about your NBA.
Yeah.
He was in a hole. He had no idea. what was
He's like,
going
wait a minute, what field? What are you
What
talking
field?
about?
on.
Why wasn't there a vote?
There was no signs posted.
Nothing.
On Facebook.
There was nothing
No one-
anywhere.
No one came to my house and told me and knocked on my door.
Nobody knew about anything.
It just showed up out of nowhere.
I wasn't
And then they said,
personally-
Hey, now you got to pay for it.
I wasn't
No.
personally invited. To
And
the
now
meeting.
it's over budget. It's almost like up to $10 million now. And I
Did they have
mean,
a vote? They didn't have a vote.
No,
Look at that.
there was-
it was secret.
It was, yeah, I was just gonna say it was a big secret.
It was behind closed doors.
yeah,
It
right.
was Mary Beth and Dana just sitting there
They said, yeah, let's do it. Nobody
Eating.
will mind.
They won't even notice.
eating fudge, sitting back going, "How can we do this without nobody knowing?"
There was I got annoyed the other night at the borough meeting because people
Oh,
kept saying that.
same thing. Yeah.
Oh,
At the borough meeting the other
What, they said
night.
nobody knew.
Nobody,
We didn't know about it.
What-
No one told me.
Well,
We
about
didn't
it.
know-
Freaking eyes.
we didn't know this meeting. We're not on social media.
Nobody
Like,
know
it's
this meeting. I didn't
posted
know this meeting.
everywhere.
I didn't know anything about this meeting. That's why I'm sitting here.
Well,
talking to
they
you.
said they
Yeah.
only knew about 20 minutes beforehand because they got the robocall that the borough has, like what's it called, Nexel or something,
Yeah, Nexel.
and where they send out like a robocall to tell you like parking bans or whatever road closures, things like that, and they sent it out over that,
Well,
Yeah.
and they were like, well, we only got it 20 minutes ago, otherwise we had no idea that this was even happening, and it's like
I still don't. I don't understand.
I don't get
I mean,
it.
in this day and age where everything is
Everywhere.
everywhere
Mhm.
and everything is, I mean, if you don't want to join Facebook, that's
Fine,
fine.
yeah.
That's on you. But the town has their own webpage.
Mhm.
The borough has
Mhm.
a way that you can
Yep.
contact them.
Mhm.
Like,
Yep, and it's posted in
get
town
on
hall.
yourself.
And if you don't use the social media, it was in the newspaper,
Thank you.
which is
Yeah.
required by law.
Nobody
Mhm.
reads that anyway.
No, but
But
I mean,
that's the only
It's
opportunity you
online.
have for
You can read
news.
the North Fulton
Yeah.
online, or you could go and
Get
buy
the hard
yourself
copy.
a hard
Yeah.
copy, and
So-
it would be in there.
or you know what? Maybe you should just really get on social media just for news.
Yeah, there
You know, I mean, you don't have to be on it for
Well, the thing is,
social
if
aspects.
you're
Wait a minute. Ask first of all, when somebody says I didn't know about it, ask them to pull out their phone.
Mm-hmm.
If they pull out their phone, and if it's anything other than a flip phone,
Mhm.
tell them to shut up.
Yeah, seriously, because literally all the information's at their fingertips.
Another thing is, if you're that worried about everything, like you say you are,
Yeah.
then you're obviously looking for information. So
Right.
you can't say you didn't know about it.
Right.
And I've never seen these people at any meeting up till Wednesday night.
There you go.
I'd never seen it. I didn't even know who they were. I had no idea. Never seen them before.
There you go.
Victoria says I don't get it. It happens here too. People
Yeah.
are just freaking lazy.
Yep.
They want everything spoon fed. How many times, when
Yeah.
you used to come here, I used to say all the time.
It was
Yeah.
food feed them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go door to
Yeah.
door.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
Knock
and
on the
it,
door.
it
Hi, I'm
happens-
here with your grizzled update.
and it happens
Go on to the next
everywhere.
door.
Make a little newsletter,
Yeah.
post it on everybody's door.
Mhm. I saw this morning. I
And
think
if they still don't know.
no.
That means they're not home.
Right. And that Preston, I think,
Ever.
just had budget vote, I think, yesterday. And people were posting this morning, like, what budget vote? I didn't know anything about it. How come it
But
happens
they're posting
everywhere?
in the same place.
Jesus
They're
Christ,
posting in
people,
the
it's not
same-
1973.
Well,
Not
that,
to mention that I don't know about any other town, but there's a budget vote every year.
yeah, right, right. It's not
a
like
big
it doesn't
surprise.
always
It's not a big
happen. Yeah.
surprise, and
It's
if you
not-
were
Mhm.
concerned, you could have went looking for the information.
It's not like some
Prior.
towns
Yeah.
where only the board of selectmen vote on the budget. If
Right.
you have a town referendum, and even if it's the board of selectmen, it's still the same month.
Right. It's still happening
Yeah.
every year. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shocker.
You know, there's a budget.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look it up. The information's all there if you're that
It's like
interested in
people
it.
think I didn't know there was a call at the firehouse if the house siren goes off and blows through the whole town.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
Well, no, you just go on Facebook and go, what are those signs
Yeah,
for?
right.
Yeah.
The fire
Prayers.
truck just went flying past my house.
What's
Where's it
going
I
on?
just saw a big plume of smoke in the sky. Is there a fire?
Is
Sorry,
everything
check Grizzle now.
is everything okay?
There's nothing on Grizzle now? Oh, it didn't happen.
I just-
That's what I do. Every time I hear the fire, I'm like, what's going on? Oh, Grizzle now?
Oh, you're one of those?
Okay, yeah.
And this is why we're almost out of business.
Well, I'll stop on the way by to the firehouse and tell you.
Yeah, right. Just beep. He'll beep as he's driving to the firehouse. So you know.
All right.
Good
Yeah.
times.
So anyway, I heard they're almost done with that airport.
There.
You heard about that? Yeah.
Yes.
What?
I didn't know anything about an airport.
Really? The Griswold Airport.
It's going to be down on Sam Chican Road
And the helipad.
in the helipad.
That's
and
good.
actually, they're going
That
to
is-
actually the big G in the middle of the football field.
That's the heliport.
That's also
the landing
a helipad,
zone.
yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Very good.
Yeah.
They're putting it on the borough headquarters too, on top of the roof.
On top,
That's a good way to save money.
on top of 2 North Main Street, which
Yes.
they went 36 to 35.
26 to 25.
Oh, it's 26 to
Yeah.
25.
There was a total of 51 votes.
Yeah, it was-
It passed by one vote,
Mhm.
which is again
Well, 2
people.
votes it passed
well,
by.
2, but yeah,
Yeah.
because otherwise it would have been a tie. But that's why it's important to come to these
What was
meetings.
the beef?
The
What was
so
the beef? With it.
so the
I
from
was streaming
Well, it
games at Grizzle High School.
Depends
Yeah.
on who you ask.
so I mean from what was discussed. The
DISGUST.
warden. No.
a little bit.
Oh, disgust.
Little
Oh,
bit.
you said disgust.
No, no, SSED, discussed.
Careful what you say.
So Warden Tim Sharkey, we had a presentation that we created and presented, basically just saying, what got us to this point where we were looking for alternative spaces for the borough offices and that sort of thing. The options that we looked into, timeline of what led up to this, and pros and cons, building specs of 2 North Main Street, costs of what we pay currently, what our monthly, and annual expenses are currently with the resident trooper and the borough offices at Town Hall and down at Wedgwood, and what the projected costs would be combining the resident trooper's office with the borough offices in a new place, which would be 2 North Main Street. So presented all of that. Of course, there were, there was 51 people there. So it was nice to see a turnout. I mean, we had to keep bringing chairs out.
Mhm.
I was shocked. It was so nice to see. I wish these people showed up every month. But there was a lot of discussion, and which it was great. But we did kind of keep beating a dead horse after a little while. But obviously one of the concerns was parking. Obviously, with that building, it was everyone was in agreement. Yep, it's a very nice building, large enough certainly to expand and it has a lot of potential parking. So that was addressed. The resident troopers office would be coming over. The borough offices would be in there. The resident trooper would have the one spot in the back of the building. Obviously, there's street parking and all of that. The bank will allow us to use their parking lot after hours for meetings, which meetings are always after hours anyway, so that shouldn't be an issue. They're going to talk to the funeral home to be sure that we can still use space there, which shouldn't be a problem. The law offices right across the street have offered 2 spots for the resident troopers also. So parking shouldn't be too much of an issue. Businesses on Main Street were spoken to ahead of this to kind of gauge their thoughts and feelings on, how do you feel having troopers here, having the offices here? All of the businesses love the idea of having the troopers front and center on Main Street.
Except for the house behind 2 North Main
Well,
Street.
they're not a business. We didn't, and you know what? They could have come to the meeting, but I don't think they did. So,
We don't want that.
yeah. So,
They don't want
Well, they're there all the time anyway. So
yeah. I mean, there's
Yeah, it's not much of a.
that won't be much of a difference.
They get the call.
You just don't have to
Punch out
walk.
the back door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
You don't have to walk as far.
They could just open up the door and be like, knock it off. So parking was a concern. Another concern
That wasn't a
was
secret.
no.
Yeah, it was.
Nobody knew about it.
Nobody knew.
Another concern was, obviously the cost, maintenance, upkeep of purchasing a building, in years to come, and just that type of thing. So obviously we do have a capital improvement line item, and anything that would need to be done, roof recoated, whatever, plumbing issues, whatever that would
I
pop
think
up
the
in the coming
good
years.
thing was all the pros and cons were right out in front on the presentation.
Yeah,
So no one can say it was the secret of the pros and cons.
Yeah, no, we put
It
the
was-
pros and the cons out, and other people contributed as part of the public forum and discussion, and which was certainly welcome. But we were trying to be as transparent as we could with why we collectively as a board were presenting this option. I think those were probably the majority of the kind of questions, and is this really a good idea type of
There
thing.
was a lot of comments.
There was a lot of comments. Obviously there's been kind of, with the back in December, January, when there was when the first selectman passed the resolution, or the board of selectmen passed the resolution to kind of consolidate with the borough. There was
Heated discussion.
there were some heated discussions, maybe some personality conflicts. There've been just, I think, an air of just conflict, tension overall since then. There were some people asking, well, it's temporary, I mean, at some point, the same administration won't be there. So then what? So now we're going to have this building. And then what if things improve, between the town and the borough? So then what happens, So there was that.
And the rebuttal was that it happens every selectman,
They
no
were
matter who they are.
they were saying that essentially every administration that's come in there, consolidation has always been brought up in some way, shape, or form. This is the furthest it's gone, but that this is not a new idea. It was voted on back in '93, I believe. The town overwhelmingly voted no to consolidating back then. So this is not a new issue. It's been brought up, multiple times, multiple administrations. But legal, our legal counsel for the borough suggested that we move. And in speaking with Warden Sharkey, spoke with all other borough wardens. I believe he said there were 9 of them throughout the state. And Jewett City is the only one that shares a building and office space and all of that with the town. All boroughs are completely separate. So they all thought it was nuts that it was combined here. But so just given all of that feedback, it went to a vote. The vote was cast by ballot. So it wasn't like a raise your hand, yay, nay thing. There was an actual ballot. They were counted by multiple people. And then after they came out and said that it had passed 26-25, they left the ballots up on the table for anyone else that wanted to come up and look at them, count them themselves. It was all very open, done right there in front of everybody. And so it passed. We're buying a building.
What about the ballot question that was on there?
It wasn't like triple negative wordly, like, you know how like they're worded real funky. This was
They're
extremely
straightforward.
straightforward.
Well, one thing we're not talking about, I think, is the question that was on is do we rename the borough government to the king and his court?
No.
I was going to ask about
Yeah.
Sharky's coronation.
Yeah, no.
No?
That would be funny. But
I'm in.
no,
I'll get the cape and everything.
we will. I can tell you once the new building is available and ready to go. Once the building is we get in there and get everything situated and it's open for business. Obviously we'll have an open house for all borough residents,
That's the
business
coronation
owners,
We'll let you know.
the troopers, and there's opportunity. I mean, it's a huge building, a lot of space. The meetings will be held there as well.
I think it's a great
And-
borough community center.
It essentially will be, I mean, anybody, it could be
Boy Scouts could
rent
have a
Boy
event
Scouts,
or
Girl
whatever.
Scouts, Reason to Ride, the,
Warming center,
nonprofits.
cooling center.
So we
That's
did
cooling
mention the
center was
cooling
mentioned,
center. There's actually a Yukon program
Recommendation,
and grant situation that we could become a cooling center. There's a lot of potential there. We're in
I
the
do know air
very early
conditioner works very
stations.
well in there.
Does it?
It did?
Very well.
We're
So does the heat.
we're in
Yeah, I
the
was gonna say it was always hot in there. Where's the air
Yeah.
conditioner at? He kept it a
Central.
secret.
he just didn't use it.
I know it's a lot.
This
of money.
one wants it like
Yeah.
the Arctic.
The money
so-
I know is a big factor,
But so I mean, it's we're going to be moving forward with the purchase of it. There'll be no mortgage on it, or we're purchasing it outright with reserves, and all of that was discussed, and how it would be purchased, and what would be used to purchase it, and all of that.
What about
So-
the new pickleball courts that are going on top?
that's when 2 North Main gets to it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, behind the building.
Behind the building on
what-
Tracy Ave.
Went on
Yeah.
the top of the building. There's plenty of room up there.
Oh, that's where the helicopter.
No,
Oh.
I think St. Mary's is being sold. That's going to be turned into pickleball courts.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where the rec center is going to be now.
Yeah, the new
Yes.
Uh huh.
I thought
3
that was gonna be
stories.
where the new medical center was.
Well, they're going to be combined.
It's all in one.
Like a social services,
Yeah.
youth
Oh,
center.
It'll be
like
like-
you get hurt playing darts. You can just
It's
walk over
right.
and
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. It'll be like a medical center in the day, and then Moonlight as like a rec center at night.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're coming out of the dark, folks. Eat your heart out, Spark, man.
Yeah, we don't need no stinking mattress companies and Starbucks and Jewett City.
No, Starbies, no.
No.
We got Country Farm.
I like Green Mountain, by the way. I think it's very good.
Starbucks coffee tastes like dirt.
That's what I fuel my
coffee's
car with.
awful. Their coffee
I
is
just buy the coffee
awful.
and I put it in my tank and it runs a lot better.
That coffee's it's awful.
That's the MBA speaking right there. That's the MBA. Because I think the Starbucks coffee is actually more expensive per gallon than it is per
Yeah,
gallon of gas.
it probably is.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Get
I'm
a,
old school. I make my coffee out.
Yeah.
That's what we
Fancy.
did. That's what I started
as you
doing.
Yeah.
notice, she's old school. Made her coffee
when
at
the
home.
Cost of coffee
Sorry,
went
I
up
didn't
and
get
then
up ahead of time
well,
to make you coffee.
when the cost of coffee went up and then you had to wait an hour not to get service. in
Yeah,
the
that
takeout
too.
line,
Yeah.
I decided to make my own at home. We saved a lot of money
I
and time.
while you were sleeping yesterday, I DoorDashed Dunkin' Donuts.
Did you again?
For $27, you get one cup of
What kind of a
coffee.
baller are you? For
That's
crying out loud?
almost finished when my bachelor's talking.
Oh, zip it. Zip it. We don't need to talk about that.
What a great
So-
business decision. Let's overpay.
Three times the amount,
So
please.
so let me just say
I
yeah.
can't say anything because I DoorDashed last night.
Oh, see, sorry. That's it. No, yesterday was an insanely crazy day for work, and I was like, screw it. I don't care. I need coffee and food, and I am not leaving my desk. I'm just gonna DoorDash it, and that was the only time I left my desk yesterday was to go up and get the food. That was it, and it was totally worth it. Although they messed up my order, I asked for an iced coffee, and they gave me a hot one.
Then what are you
so-
gonna do? Send it back?
No, I just drank the damn
Wait
thing.
another 3 hours?
No, I didn't know it was there like 20 minutes. It
Wow.
comes right down the road. It was, but
What'd
I
you say?
just,
It comes from where?
it comes from right down,
Right
the,
down
road.
the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Right over the bridge and
Yeah.
down the road a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
That's all.
You know, I can DoorDash like a dinner
Mhm.
or a meal or something like that.
Not your coffee?
There's no way in freaking hell I'm gonna go ahead and go.
Well, it wasn't just
I
coffee.
need a donut,
Oh, really?
It wasn't. It
a
wasn't.
bagel.
It wasn't just coffee.
What was it? What else? 2 coffees?
I might no. He was sleeping. So I just got a coffee and I got a sandwich, and then I knew I was going to be hungry later on.
So
So
how meek she thought.
So-
I got that coffee. What kind of
And-
sandwich did you get?
and then
Kathy?
a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Whoa.
And then later on, I knew I was going to be hungry, not have a lot of time. So I got 2 donuts for later. so that was my like
So she was
afternoon.
really happy with her purchase.
That was my afternoon like lunch snack, whatever.
So I'm thinking that
later
was
on.
$22.50.
I don't even know how much. it
Come
was.
on.
I think it was more than that.
Oh my
Probably.
god.
Because of the tip. Because I always increase the tip because I want them to get it quickly and not have it sitting there. So I always increase the tip.
So you for 2 donuts, a sandwich, and a coffee.
She could have
You
gotten
brought the
6.
50.
She could have gotten 6.
Hold on. I don't know if there's might be a way. It was over $20.
I mean, Dunkin' Donuts is exorbitantly expensive anyway.
It is. All right, hold on. Let me see. It was. it was $28.34.
Oh my god.
Okay. So
But I helped somebody out that was
Yeah.
working. That was,
Yeah.
I was supporting somebody else that's
Yeah, well,
trying to make money.
You go ahead and rationalize it like that.
Yeah, it makes you feel better than except
Yeah.
your stomach.
So last night I actually DoorDashed a dinner with pasta, chicken,
Mm.
shrimp,
Mm.
Cajun style. It was there in less than 30 minutes. $22.50.
What's that? I mean, if you go out to dinner, it's
There you
almost,
go.
Yeah,
right, right.
I paid more for my coffee,
It was
sandwich,
filling,
and
it was
donut.
delicious, and it wasn't a freaking donut.
Right. Yep.
It-
And it might be 2 meals depending how much you got. I don't know.
I was
mean,
paying for the convenience.
That's exactly what you were paying
Yeah,
for.
that's
well
and
done.
yeah, thank you. I mean, that's exactly what I was going for. It was convenient. I was having a crazy, stressful day for work, and I just didn't care.
So, back in the day, Rich, when you used to come here, right, when you weren't as
Yeah.
busy as you are now,
Yeah.
the DoorDash driver could have gone up to Kathy and go, "Hey, wait a minute, isn't your husband? Hey, giddy up!
Giddy up. That's it. He's sleeping.
You still
Sorry.
get giddy up when you come in here. They go, giddy up!" Oh, by the way, Laura says Grizzle High School prom tonight,
Oh,
so be
Very
safe.
Nice.
nice. Where are they
Yes.
having it at? Do you know? Port and Starboard. I
Port and
did see
Starboard.
that. Yeah,
Oh,
you're right.
okay.
Now that you
That's
say
nice.
that, I did see that.
That's where I had my junior prom.
Oh, that's a nice place, right on the beach.
Daryl
Nice
says-
pictures
Daryl says my wife, Daryl from the Healthy Computer, School Street, Jewett City,
next to the dog groomer
next to the dog groomer
and the
And the
clock.
massage
And, no,
parlor.
and the clock repair shop.
and the clock repair shop. Yeah. Says my wife does that too, but I just ignore it. What? What are we talking about,
Yeah.
Daryl?
Which one?
Thanks, talking about the door dashing.
Oh, yeah.
Smart wife and smart you for ignoring it.
No, I don't know nothing.
I was gonna
DoorDash
say.
drivers, Facebook user says DoorDash drivers don't know how much the tip is until after the order is over.
Is that true? Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not automatic.
That's weird because I've seen where door dashers won't go pick it up because there's no tip, so they'll leave it there.
Maybe they changed
They
it.
won't pick it up because there's no tip.
Maybe that's why they changed it.
Maybe.
They had to change it for that.
Makes sense.
You know,
Yeah, because I know when
I
Nick.
wouldn't go pick it up either if there was no tip.
No,
Yeah.
when Nick worked at McDonald's, they would just have it would just pile up, and they wouldn't come pick them up because there were no tips, and they would just sit there. So that's why I always increase it. Like it gives you like a suggested tip amount, and I always go up from there. But
Interesting.
yeah, because I always figure like I have a better shot at getting my food, and
Victoria says her son and his buddies ordered DoorDash. The food was delivered to our house, and they all came here to pick it up. It was ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
No one wanted to drive to pick up food.
that's exactly it. Although I think I'm more impressed with the fact that DoorDash is in Sterling.
Yeah.
Where's
Like-
Sterling?
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
What
Isn't
I,
that part of Plainfield?
what it's no. I thought it was part of Rhode Island, but I guess it's Connecticut.
Sterling, Rhode Island. Sterling even a town anymore? It's like 7 people. That
You know, it was a long time. I didn't know they were like the same. town.
What?
Sterling and Onico. No, Onico, right?
No, Onico. I don't think Onico's part of
It's the
Sterling,
same
is
town.
I
Yeah.
think so. It's
Is
a
it?
borough.
Yeah,
Is
there's-
it?
Yeah, it's like
not a
the,
borough.
it's like Montville and Oakdale.
Really?
Yeah.
Quantico.
Yeah.
One co, huh? Okay.
You learned something today.
Yeah.
I don't know what the situation.
I don't have
is.
an MBA, so I'm not that smart.
Yeah. We shall bow at your feet. Giddy up.
Giddy up. That's all I have to say. Giddy up.
Laura says, I know the customer. If they know the customer is a regular non-tipper or a bad tipper, they won't pick up.
Well, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't blame them.
And Victoria says that OneCo is a part of Sterling.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
One co.
I only
That's
found out when I had 2 people from each department in a class, and the same person was signing the check.
Oh.
It's like, oh, no shit.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, giddy
Yeah.
up.
So we're not door dashing today. And we had
Until later.
well, no, well, even
Well, I'm
yesterday.
awake all day, so
Yeah, well, I was, and you know, and I forgot to throw the evidence away, and I thought for sure you would see the bag, and because I left the bag was still like at my desk, like on the floor next to my desk, and I thought for sure he'd be like, he didn't say anything. Though. I'm like, oh, he didn't see it. But then we ended up having to order out last night too because we didn't get home till like 9 o'clock.
Oh, we picked it up.
We did pick it up. We
Really?
ordered, we went there, ordered it, and got it to go. But still, like, it's just
What do you mean? Like
life is
through
crazy.
DoorDash or?
No, I do. I was
Do
the
that.
DoorDash.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can do that.
Yeah, no, we just went to Sorrells.
You can order stuff
Hmm.
through DoorDash
And just pick it up. Yeah.
Mhm.
But the problem with that is you're still paying the higher price.
Mhm.
You're just
So
not
why
paying-
bother?
You're
Why
just
not
not
call a
paying the
different
tip.
number?
You're essentially not paying the delivery and the tip.
I mean, you do have to call and
But-
talk to somebody. But
I don't call and talk to
You know
anybody.
what? And that's part of it.
Yeah.
Some
I-
people
That's what she
don't
does.
want to.
I won't call
They
and
don't
talk to
wanna call and
people.
talk to anybody.
Mhm.
No, if we want to make reservations at a restaurant or something, if I can't do it online, I make him call.
Mhm.
I'm not calling anybody and
This
talking
is
to
how I
people.
found out about DoorDash. That's how I found out about DoorDash.
by having refusal to
Her
call.
daughter, the nice one, Samantha, actually was at the station one day.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. So she was at the station one day and she was doing some work or something for school. Because was that when we were moving and the internet wasn't hooked up yet? Or,
I don't remember. She was at the station. She might have been working for you.
maybe.
I don't remember.
Or maybe she was doing the newsletter
Maybe yes, that's what it was.
that nobody signed up for.
I did. I was signed up for that.
Because
What?
we had a newsletter
No one told me about it.
that we put out every Sunday and
No, I
Thursday.
remember.
Yeah.
I was writing.
I used to get it.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
people didn't sign up
Yeah.
for it.
Because they didn't know about
Well,
it.
yeah, 'cause, yeah,
they,
knew
didn't,
it. We
they didn't know it was an option.
No.
because nobody would read it to them.
Yeah. We even had a version in Braille. To touch your screen. Weird. But anyway, she said she's hungry. And I said,
I'd say I'm rich. How are you?
yeah.
I do say that. The kids
Dad
say that.
joke.
"Dad, hungry. I
That's a dad
I'm Richie.
joke.
How are you? Well, go make your freaking sandwich.
and I asked, I said, well, what do you want? She said, I don't know, maybe a sandwich. I said, well, just call Pizza Palace. 860-376-0621.
What's
How
that?
do you know that? That's her phone number. I
Yeah,
said,
that's
"No,
what
it-
they said. What's the phone number?
I've said,
Well,
yeah. And I've been saying that since I was a kid. You
Mhm.
know that number, right? So she goes, I don't want to call anyone.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, well,
nobody calls me.
Nope. Mm-mm.
man,
This is where civilization is going.
I'm the same way though. I hate calling.
she
Me too.
literally looked online until she found DoorDash.
This is why
Until she could
China
find
knows where.
something.
This is
She
why.
was trying to see if she could order online.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and
To not have to call and
she
talk
would-
to somebody.
Yeah, she would go and pick it up, but she just wanted to
No, she
see.
didn't.
She doesn't want to talk to
See,
anybody.
this is why China knows we're screwed. If they turn around and change like all the phone numbers online, people are gonna go nuts, or all the URLs and stuff. They're
Yeah.
not gonna know what to do. Civilization will fall apart. In the United
No,
States.
we just Google the new ones.
No, they're
So
gonna
she-
screw with it.
She ordered Chinese food.
Yeah.
Not that day. She didn't.
Oh.
So she
okay.
ordered a totally different food because she couldn't get the internet
No,
website
it
for.
was across the street.
Well, no,
so
we
it's
can't
easy
walk.
to go pick up.
Can't.
She had it delivered.
From across the street?
Yes.
All right, that's a little nuts. That's yeah, that's a little
Right there. All they had to do was because we were up at 2 North Main.
oh, okay,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, that's a little
But did you know they had
And yeah.
an article yesterday saying how like China was breaking into Microsoft and like, Microsoft discovered all the internet breaches that China was conducting and everything,
Oh, cool.
Fun.
and they would literally destroy this country by just shutting off that platform. They will. People will not know what to do. I can't Google across the street and get my Chinese food. I'll have to
No, I
walk.
think people would figure it out. There would just be a lot of miserable people.
Well, exactly. That's what's they'll break everybody's.
We've gotten so spoiled
Yeah.
and
Let me ask you a question.
lazy.
Is social anxiety a thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Created?
Yes,
Well, both.
I think it's all of the above.
Yeah. Both.
I think social anxiety has always been a thing, but I think it's
Sometimes
gotten
worse.
become more.
Yeah.
I think it's been exacerbated.
I read a study the other day about that
See,
exact thing.
MBA. Now he thinks he's all
Well,
smart.
no, it
reading
was.
studies.
It was popped up on my phone. Actually, I was reading on the line, and it popped up on my phone as a report that came out about the social anxiety, and people just literally, like I did it a long time ago, shut your notifications off on your phone for social media. Your life will be 10 times better, and it has.
Yeah.
Because I don't like. Oh
Yeah, I
my
don't-
god, what was that?
I
Oh,
don't have my
someone didn't
social
like my
media.
comment. Oh my god,
Yeah.
who gives a damn? You know,
hmm
I'm used to that now.
Yeah.
Don't like my comment? All right,
We
pack
could
it.
be having a conversation,
Mhm.
just a conversation, right? And all of a sudden it stops.
Mhm.
What happened? She got a notification, and it was just crap email. But she
Yeah.
literally, she's like,
Well, she does the same thing. We'll be talking, and next thing you know, it's I got to feed my bugs or something.
Oh, my moth
I got a
game.
notification.
I
My
have-
bugs are
it's like
hungry.
detached.
I don't get
Yeah.
notifications. I don't get notifications.
3 days ago. 3 days ago, her daughter Samantha comes in. Again, the nice daughter.
Will you
Amen.
stop it?
Came in. Oh, what's the matter?
She had to check her phone. She got a notification.
There she goes. There she is.
I felt the buzz.
There it is.
Actually,
That was perfect timing.
my phone
She's
doesn't
like, wait a
like-
minute, what are you
I
saying?
shut all the noise off on my phone because I get it on my
It doesn't
watch.
matter because she's still looking. Right?
Well,
So
because
Samantha's sitting there and literally trying to have a conversation.
hmm
Literally. And I'm talking to her.
Yep.
Here's Melissa. The remote control.
Yeah.
Trying to find something to watch.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of sentence.
Yeah.
And Samantha,
Mhm.
play.
Mhm.
And I said, can you wait a minute? Let's talk to Sam for 1 minute.
I was trying to turn it down. That's,
Well, you did. Well, you know what? If you want to turn it down, don't hit the play button.
She wanted
Well,
it
I
ready to
hit
go
the
for when
play
the
button,
conversation
I
was
trying
over.
to turn the volume down.
God knows it couldn't have waited. So then she put the remote down, and literally 2 seconds later, after she all of a sudden,
Mhm.
and I looked at her again. I said, "Can you listen to your daughter for 2 minutes?"
Yeah.
You know what else though I noticed too is the earbud in one ear all the
Oh.
time. Where now, everybody's walking around with, they always got something playing in their ear and they're not necessarily on their phone, but they've got it playing. So they're listening to whatever, and it drives me insane when I see somebody walking around with that and you're trying to talk to somebody with an earbud in. I want to rip it out of their ear. It drives me, to me.
Yeah. Ryan, my son, Ryan's big with that.
Yes.
It's like Ryan, you're paying attention. He's like, yup. He's like,
Yeah. Or you're like, hey, Ryan, what's going, talking to him and he's not like responding whatsoever. And you're like, hey, talking to you. Oh, what?
Yeah, she's losing her shit right now because because it's like she's still pissed at me right now. She's so pissed off at me.
Nah.
but the strange thing is, we're told that Ryan feels better with his music playing in his ear.
Yeah. Like kids with
It's a soul-
ADHD and social anxiety, things
I
like
listen to
that. They said,
podcasts,
yeah,
and if there's nothing going, like it's quieter, I have to have.
something going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Ryan exactly.
And I also noticed that at work, like if I do the one earbud and I'm listening to podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
it helps me focus better.
Yep.
Because I'm listening, so I just do my job
Mhm.
and I'm like focused on just doing my job and just I'm not focusing on everything
Yeah.
else that's going on around me.
But
Yep.
Tell Ryan, it's like, I understand that, but we're talking.
Yeah,
that
there's a
ear and put it back
conversation.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
I'm
yeah.
constantly.
Yeah. Mhm.
Shutting
Like
it
I
off.
can do that because I'm used to
What?
work. I can listen to 3 or 4 things and get the gist of
I
most
can't.
of it.
Drives
But
me crazy.
Well,
I've been
I mean,
doing
with
it
work,
for
yeah,
so
as
I've
a
been doing it for
dispatcher-
30 years, so I'm
I
kind of
have a
used to
podcast
it.
in my ear, the phone's ringing, my
But-
boss is trying to talk to me. I'm like, I can't.
That's, yeah, like
But you're
sensory
purposely
overload.
doing it as like a distraction, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
take it out of your ear. And when you're having a conversation with a person,
Where the sirens going?
Uh-oh.
Where they going?
nowhere I need to know about that. That's what I know. But that's what I.
Mayday! Mayday! It's
It's
the benefit of being on.
it's the
Main Street.
ambulance.
The ambulance. There's 2 things that annoy me, and I don't know which ones annoy me the most? Somebody that has a Bluetooth in their ear, and you don't know,
Mhm.
right? And they're just walking their phone, going, "Yeah, man, I was gonna go ahead and see that game."
Oh, yeah.
And they're just yelling on Main
Yes,
Street, right?
yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that bothers me more than the big headset with the microphone.
Mhm.
The big Judy, your Time Life operator headset.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? They're walking down. Are you important?
Well, yeah,
Yes.
duh.
Yes, just ask them.
Right. They'll tell you. Mhm.
They're carrying 2 6 guns in Aldi because
Hey, no,
they
no,
important.
no.
just changed that
open,
law.
Open carry will no longer be allowed.
I don't know the official date, but they took that
Yeah.
away.
Really?
Yeah, that's report came out yesterday.
In Connecticut or
Yeah, just Connecticut.
So pull your t-shirt down over your guns.
That's all.
It's
You know what?
stupid. I
I
don't
don't
even know why.
necessarily
I thought-
like open
what's
carry
the difference?
personally. I mean, it's you're
Well,
right.
But
You-
it
It's
doesn't
your-
matter. I mean,
You do open carry.
not all the time. I just do it. But
Jesus. You open carry all the time.
not all the time. But I believe a lot of people do it as a
Like, look at me.
look at me, and which is
yeah.
dangerous because they don't know how to can.
Yeah.
right.
They're doing it for the wrong
They're
reason.
doing it for the wrong reason. They don't.
I'm tough.
Yeah.
I'm tough, but it's to me. It's also if you can't protect your gun yourself, you're a target.
Yeah.
But I do. You know me. I'm a big 2A. I agree with
Sure.
carrying your firearm if you want responsibly. That's the key right there.
Mhm.
Right.
But that's why I don't necessarily agree with the gun laws because it's not going to help anything. If it helps something, if it would stop something, I'd be all for it.
Right.
But
That's yeah. I mean,
It's not
concealed
helping
carry
anything.
versus open carry. What difference does it make? You're
And not
still
only that, but-
carrying.
everybody still has guns, and
Now you don't
criminals.
know.
Yeah, now you don't know. But also, criminals are not going to be like, "Oh, they just changed the law. Now I gotta I can't
Oh.
carry my gun now."
I have to cover. I have to get a different
Yeah,
holster.
I have to carry. I got to cover my guns up now. You know. And then,
America.
yeah, and then you
Uh,
can't carry a loaded long gun in a vehicle anymore. It has to be unloaded.
Are you gonna conceal that shit?
But now you just have
Put
to
it under a
load
blanket in the back
They,
seat.
they literally solved all the problems now because now you just have to take your gun out and load it.
Long guns.
Long guns, right? Long guns, yeah.
The short guns are okay.
Your AR-15 now will have to be taken out and then loaded. Okay, guys, so everyone's safe. That's why it's just ridiculous.
And only a magazine of one.
yeah, you can
right?
only have one man. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And you have to wait a month before you buy your next gun because you're not going to be as crazy the next month.
Right.
The other day I said,
Your
hey,
certificate
Because
expired.
all the criminals will wait 1 month between their
Yeah.
legal gun purchases.
and you know what certificate's not gonna expire? That NBA.
That's it. Right.
The other day I asked Rich, I said, "Hey dude, are you packing?" Yeah. But my gun's over there. Boom. Giddy up.
That's it. I'm just hot.
Well, here we go. You know? Are you warm?
He's got the AC on.
Oh yeah,
for
I'm
you.
sweating.
Oh, yeah, this
But
is
that's,
Oh, yeah,
it's
he's
not
bad.
because
and,
it's,
I've got a hoodie on.
Mhm.
hmm
I sweat when it's 32 degrees.
He's
I'm
got
a little warm.
no. I'm perfectly comfortable. We were stuffed into a gym last night at the high school
Oh my
at
God.
NFA
Ugh.
with I don't even know how many hundreds of people for a concert. And my mom's over there. She's like, oh my God. She's got the program. She's, fanning herself. He's like, I got sweat dripping down everywhere. He's like,
Yeah.
and I'm in there with a sweater on,
Falling
long
asleep.
jeans, boots. And I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly
Me too.
comfortable. Yeah, it was, good times.
Well, congratulations on your MBA, dude.
Huh. Thank you very much.
Thank
Hey,
you.
I proofread a lot of those papers,
She
just
did.
so you know.
She did.
But do you have an MBA?
I do not.
No.
I should have an honorary one after that.
I'll make you one.
But thank you.
You can make them a print shop
I-
anytime you want. You know, I mean, it's amazing.
I don't know.
Really
This one,
difference.
this one came with a QR code on the back, so
Mhm.
it's official.
This MBA donated or given to Kathy Waslick from College University.
Yeah,
No worries.
no, I gotta.
Homeschool.
I gotta finish up my.
Don't
I
worry,
have.
you
I
can
have
still
two.
help pay for it.
Yeah, I know. I have two classes left to finish up my bachelor's in business, but
The only scary thing is I was talking to a lawyer who used to be my lieutenant in New London. He got his jurist and
Doctorate.
and he was telling me that, oh, that's great. It's like having a bachelor's online now, having a master's,
Yeah, it's just
and
like
having a doctorate now is like having a master's.
yeah, it's like
Because
it's
everyone's getting one.
everyone's got bachelors. Everyone, you know,
It's like they said on
everyone's got masters.
what do you call it? Big Bang with the professor, and the kid's like, oh, I got a master's, and
Yeah, who doesn't?
who doesn't? So
It's
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't either.
But-
I know. Well, that's same thing. I work with a ton of people, and it's masters is like I'm kind of an anomaly not having a master's at work right now. But
Smith that just graduated from UConn with a bachelor's degree, but she had a double major, so she's got the
Yep.
double bachelor's.
Did she get two of them, or does it say one
She
on
didn't. She
one
only got
certificate?
Here's
Is
the
it
She
one?
only
thing.
got one.
She was supposed so originally
She was supposed to get two.
at the
Yeah.
beginning of I don't remember if it was this school year or last school year, her advisor put her in for double bachelor degrees. So she was supposed to get a bachelor's in sociology and a bachelor's in human development and family studies.
Oh.
And then so she was on track, and then this semester she did her classes in January. She started classes, and then they do like an audit
Yep.
in like March.
Mhm.
She was 2 credits short of getting 2 separate bachelor's degrees. So it was like, I was like, they couldn't have told you this
stinks.
in January
Yes.
when you were getting your classes.
Right.
You could have threw an extra one in there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's weird.
Right.
Counselor should
So-
have been like, hey,
She
Yeah,
ended up graduating with 1 bachelor's, but it's a double major.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but she originally had
kind of like
started
mine with
doing
project
the
management.
the master's program. So UConn has the program where you can do the 4+1, and she would have graduated next year, and she would have graduated with her master's.
Yeah.
But when they told her that she was 2 credits short, she was like, you know what? I don't want to do this.
Yeah, I'm
anymore. I need a
done.
break.
Yeah.
I'm done. So she withdrew from the graduate program, and so she does have her bachelor's degree, which I'm very proud of her. And we're moving on from there, but she's out in the real world, and
Yeah.
it's not really.
Well, it's kind of like mine said Masters of Business Administration, but really it was Masters of Business Administration and Project Management.
Well, it's a
And so it doesn't say.
with a concentration
Right, but
in
it doesn't
project
say that.
management.
It only gets
no
says
with a
MBA.
because your classes you took
a lot of project
project management classes
Right.
under your MBA.
Yeah.
But
So, but that's the thing. There's not a whole lot she can do right now
Mhm.
with her degree in sociology until she goes back and finishes and gets
those
her
2
master's.
credits.
And
Oh,
then
gotcha.
she has to work under people for a while.
Right.
Oof. So is
For
she
hours.
is she
Yeah.
gonna start with her masters in the fall? Like she's taking
No,
the summer
she's
off?
She's taking like at least a year.
Yeah.
Off just to, she's gonna try.
You gotta
I
be
think-
careful with that.
I
though.
know because 1 year easily turns into multiple years.
I know, but I think with her, she's a little bit more driven for that. Then she's probably the most driven one in the family. I
Yeah.
would say because I didn't graduate college, and Megan is a lifelong student,
Mhm.
and Cameron didn't even go to college.
Yeah,
So
Can't remember.
you can always go
College
to.
isn't for him. Like it wasn't for
it
Nicholas
wasn't. It
either.
wasn't.
Yeah.
it
It's not for
probably
everybody.
Wasn't for me either. I was the perpetual.
It wasn't for
student,
me.
so I couldn't
No,
do it
and
anymore.
You,
It
you can
wasn't
go
for me till my
whenever.
30s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I after like I think I went for like 6-7 years, and then I said, you know what, I'm ready to move on with my life.
But you know what
Yeah.
happened with me was I worked so long in public safety, and then after a while, I was like, I gotta
I need-
find
I gotta do
something.
something
I'm
else.
gonna be retiring
Right.
like before I still had a good 30 years of work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I don't want to be necessarily with my
Yeah,
back and
yeah,
everything. I
and what
gotta
I'm
find
doing
something
right
else.
Now, like my job is completely different than what I was originally
Mhm.
going to school for.
Mhm.
I mean, like I was going to Eastern, and I was majoring in like, I was a science major, and then I was going to get my teaching credentials and do all that.
Mhm.
And what do I do now? I'm a cook.
Yeah, yeah.
I cook
Well, like
for a living.
Scott Davis,
So-
that's on. Scott Davis is on right now, and he was just talking to me, and he's like, he was a police officer for a long time. He used to work with him in Montville,
Yeah.
and now he's an accountant.
I mean, you
It's-
can always change. You can
It's-
always go back. I mean, I didn't go to school right after high
Mhm.
school. I somehow got a job at Pfizer right out of high school, which was not normal. But and then I
Mhm.
ended up going back to school while I was working there and got my nursing degree. And then I hate school. I'm
way.
good at it, but I hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a straight A student, all that stuff, but I
I'm
can't stand it.
I'm a very smart person. I feel like I have the ADHD because I.
Me,
learn
oh
things
yeah.
very
Oh, me
quickly.
too. Me too. I'm a last minute. The
I
things
should-
were due on
yes.
Sunday night, and I'd be coming home. We'd be coming home from grocery shopping on Sunday, and I'd be like, "Leave me alone. I've got 6 hours, and I need to write a 20-page paper."
Let me go
And I'd get it done. and I'd get it done and be like, oh, okay, that's
I
done.
can't do that.
But that's how I work. But and then I didn't. So I went to school in my 20s to get my nursing, and then I just went back in my late 30s to get my bachelor's, and or maybe 40. I don't know how old I was when I started it, but
40.
and it was. I mean, and honestly, I wouldn't have done it without him because he started. He's like, oh, I got to go back to school, and I'm like, well, if you're gonna do it now, I'm gonna feel like a loser if I don't do it. So I guess I should go back to school too. So we were both doing it at the same time, and then I have 2 classes left. And I'm like,
She's procrastinating.
I'll get them done at some point. Like, I just hate school
I
so
should go
much.
and find out how many more credits I need just to get a bachelor's degree in something.
Yeah.
The thing is, I was trying to tell Ryan's looking at right now. He's getting calls for shot put.
For track.
For,
Yeah.
We don't know how many.
Coaches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Ryan, you got to think about: is this something you want to do? Is this something you can do?
He's like, yeah, I like shot put. And we're like, yeah, but what about
Yeah.
college?
Yeah.
Like, what
Like,
about
you
the
do have to go to
classes?
You're not the most studio person.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you gotta
Yeah,
figure
or
it
go
out.
through
It's
that.
like you were saying, it's not for everybody.
No.
Some
Nick-
people have no reason to go to college.
No. Nick will be graduating in 2 weeks.
He's
He's
a
not
prime
going to
example
college.
right there.
Yeah.
He's got
And
no
I would
reason.
never even.
Literally,
I would never
about
even
2
force
weeks
him to.
before classes started for Three Rivers, Cameron came to me and said, I don't want to go to college.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I said, I
Okay.
agree.
Yeah. Okay.
But-
Yeah.
I'm glad you came and talked to me about
And,
this.
you know,
I'm not upset with you. Let's move
Like
forward.
the
Figure
cost
something else
versus
out. Yeah.
benefit. The
You gotta
cost
go
versus
for your life.
benefit. The cost today for it is no way beneficial
Yeah.
to someone that has no reason whatsoever to do it.
I didn't see him going to college. And I'm
No.
glad that he
No.
came to that realization
Mhm.
before we spent the time
Yes. Yeah.
and money getting him.
And he can always go back. Wait another 10
Yeah.
years, and maybe the bug will bite him,
Mhm.
and you know he'll be in a different part of his life.
So Ryan,
and-
you don't even know what you want to do.
yeah.
Why are you going to spend all that money to
Mhm.
not
Yep.
know what you want to do?
See, now the
It's like,
kid's
go to
working at
military.
Frito-Lay making more money than me. So
Saying they should
Yeah.
go to the best college in the world. It's called military.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. I mean,
my
that's.
kids aren't military.
But-
They probably should, but
Exactly. That's my point.
No,
Every
Yeah.
kid I think should after high school. 4 years. Boom.
Yeah,
And then the
Mm.
United States government will then pay for your
that's true.
education.
Yeah.
Get rid of the private schools, and now you'll have. There's this astronomical cost that to me is more criminal than a lot of the crimes that are committed.
Yeah.
There. So it's
The cost of college.
there's no reason it should cost that much.
And Samantha did it all on her own because
Especially with
I had
online
no money to
access.
help her, so-
Mhm.
With online access today, there's no reason education should cost as much as it does.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
I know, and we got student loans and another.
Yeah.
I know.
It's
So
probably
that's
gonna-
the reason I
it's
should
probably
go
gonna
back
be
to school
more-
and get my doctorate. I don't have to pay.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep going to school, and then you don't have to pay.
Then I'll be dead before it's done. I don't have to worry about it.
Good. She because of the fact that I was a
You can
single
just wake
parent
up.
and- yep.
It's 10 o'clock. We gotta go. It's 7 o'clock. So I mean,
Because I'm a single
We're chit-chatting.
she's a single parent.
Well, she
You're right.
is. She is.
I
Yeah, I
know.
mean,
Well,
and
I
that,
know.
yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
You bet.
Well, because I didn't use your income for anything. I did everything. You know, she
Yeah.
used my income. and
When was this?
When she was starting her college career and she
For
went
school,
to-
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I
For your
didn't pay half the bills.
for
You're
your
right.
FAFSA.
yeah,
No,
so-
What are you
your
talking about?
your
which affected
FAFSA,
your income, which
but the when you have to fill out the FAFSA
When I
and all
filled out
that.
the
Yeah,
FAFSA,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
her custodial parent, so I
Legally,
had
they
to
only
go by
come
my
after you.
income.
Yeah.
She had to go by my
Mhm.
W-2s, whatever, my tax returns.
Yep.
That's what was so she ended up getting a bunch of federal loans. She got scholarships and she got grants because she was an honor roll student
Nice.
at Griswold. I think she graduated 11th in her class, which
Wow.
is very good for her.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she went to college, she was able to do it all on her own. She didn't have to take out any loans until
Wow.
it was this year, but I don't remember if it was the fall semester or the spring semester.
Wow, that's
that
really
she
good.
She did the Discover student loan, and that was the only loan she took out.
Nice. Good for her.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
She did well. I mean, she's got lots of student loans to pay back, but she
Well,
did it
less
all on
so.
her
It's,
own.
but yeah, I mean,
So,
it's unfortunately, I
money-
mean,
every
another
bill
reason why
counts.
she decided she needed to be done.
yeah. And like I said, there's always time to go back. You can
Yeah.
always go back to school. There's,
Some I
you
didn't
know.
start till my 30s, and that's
Yeah.
when I actually cared.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
there's-
I told my parents when I got out of high school, don't even bother sending me to college because I'm going to waste your money.
Yeah.
I've told them that flat out. I'm like,
Mhm.
don't even, not
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to party.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not
that
going to
and,
pass anything.
and your
Right?
interest,
Exactly.
and as you grow and you get older, your interests change,
Yeah.
so what you think you might
Absolutely.
want to do now,
Mhm.
it could be
Yeah, I
completely
went to
different
college
10 years from
originally
now.
to get to be a teacher, and at this
Right.
point in my life, there's no way.
Yeah. Could you
Exactly.
imagine?
There's
right?
no way. There's no way.
No.
I cannot see myself. I
Yeah.
cannot see myself.
No, you're the only one. Take it over. It's fine.
We're having a
By all means.
conversation.
God.
We're chit
No, I'm
chatting.
fine. I'm fine with it, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Are you
it's
fine? Are you fine with it?
I really
Are
am.
you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear about it later. Be like, you took
No.
over this morning and made me run late.
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh, here we go.
You guys are very entertaining.
I got. I have
All
a
right.
lot to do at home because I have to finish.
It is,
cleaning
and it is 10
and
o'clock.
start cooking and.
See, I had to spur a little memory there for her. Check your notification before you go. Maybe something.
Yes.
I have work to
Not
do.
me.
World news.
Yeah.
I have work to do and DoorDash to order. Kidding, I'm
A
not ordering
passenger
DoorDash.
opened
I
an
know.
emergency door
Trust
during
me.
a South Korean flight. Okay.
All right, enough of that.
David
Oh, I have
Polino
a prescription
may
at
have put a
Walgreens
comment
I
in
need
there
to
that's
pick
pretty
up.
good.
What's that?
David Polino put a comment in there that's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to read it? Because I can't see it. Or do you have it?
Dave says we're starting
I have
college
it.
visits this month for my daughter. She's
Yep.
going to be going to school for nursing. She's a straight A student with a 4.4 GPA. So I have no hesitation with her going.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I wish her the best in nursing school. I can say I would not wish nursing school on my worst enemy. It was the nursing school sucks. It
It's tough.
sucks. It's hard.
They beat you down for a reason, though.
It's hard,
Mhm.
but totally worth it.
Yeah, they-
Completely worth it. Just there are going to be times where she's crying to you that she wants to quit and she doesn't want to do it anymore. Every nursing student gets to that point,
Mhm.
but it's totally worth it.
They-
She's going to just have to
When my mother was teaching it, they said they do that for a reason to see if
Oh.
you can handle the stress.
it's brutal. It's really bad. But totally worth it. Totally worth it. You just have to kind of put your head down and just trudge through. But good luck to her on that. It's going to take a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, good point. My sister did nursing school as well, and she didn't do it until she was in her 20s or 30s.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have passed before that.
No.
So it's all mental state.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Whatever works for you, So, but college visits are fun. Those will definitely be starting
And all
for
the
those.
nurses I know love their jobs.
Really?
All the nurses I know.
Yeah. See,
That's good.
I worked bedside for a little while, and I was like, I learned very quickly that was not what I wanted to do, which is just as important as knowing what you want to do.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, all right, this is not for me, and we'll find something else to do.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, good luck to his daughter. You
Yep.
good?
I think we're
I'm
done.
fine. What are you looking at me for? You guys end the show. I'm just sitting here.
Well, thank you for
I've never seen you go past 10 o'clock.
I didn't
You
realize
know?
well, we started late. I didn't realize what
Yeah.
time it was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, we started about the same time you and I always start.
We did really?
Yeah, late.
Yeah, same thing.
Really?
About 10
Just
up.
like everything you do.
Zip it. Nobody asked you. All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us.
Yes. Thank you for
Keep
attending.
going if you want. I'm fine.
No, I'm hungry, so I'm going to get something to eat.
All right.
And I need some coffee. And my work phone's blowing up.
How's the coffee?
No.
All right. Happy Memorial Day.
Well,
yes,
thank you,
Memorial Day.
for-
9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Fanning Park ceremony
Mhm.
and parade kickoff.
Yeah, well, thank you for attending SNSN today. We'll appreciate you attending us again Monday morning.
Listening
You all have a
in,
great
tuning
morning.
in.
and
No Monday morning. You won't be here Monday morning.
You're not doing a show on Memorial Day? You're not
I
going to.
may not even do one Tuesday.
Oh, you do the ceremony
Well, I
live
kind
so
of need to
everybody
know
sees it.
because I need to color code you into my
Schedule.
schedule if I need to be here on Tuesday. So
Yeah, probably.
okay. Well, actually, you're already in my phone for.
Let's see.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I have it in there every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah, you just can't.
I just can't come.
You just
Yeah.
doesn't show up.
Well, it's not that I'm busy. It's that I'm
No,
either
it's-
working or I'm
Right,
sleeping.
right.
You're definitely
So,
busy.
It's not like I'm.
Oh, it's busy.
Yeah.
It's busy.
I gotta So next Tuesday, I'm good. I can be here.
Yay. How about Thursday?
No, Jesus Christ.
Mike is a Wasselick.
Actually, next Thursday I can do it too. That's Nick's birthday. He'll be 18.
Oh.
By age.
Yeah,
By age.
physical age. Mentally, yeah.
Oh, you
I
think
don't
I
know.
like Nick?
Well, no one said you didn't.
Yeah. Actually, I got to text him because he called me earlier saying he was hungry. Want to know what
Yeah,
I was,
he called.
what we
He was
were
very
doing.
busy with school.
So last comment, Facebook user.
Yes.
Hello, let me guess, I'm late.
Yes, Facebook user.
I don't. Well, late for what?
I don't know.
Late
We're
for
gonna go.
listening.
You can rewind it. And watch the video. All right, have a good Memorial Day. Goodbye.
Giddy up. Goodbye.
Bye.
Say it. Say it.